What's up guys, Jason Lamy here with episode number 32 of Robin's Revival, and it's time to catch up and see how we're doing fighting off relegation. Like, subscribe, comment, bell, do burnouts in your boy car, I don't know. Anyway, roll intro. So we're back, and today's episode we're playing Preston North End at home as advertised in the last episode. In terms of what you've missed in recent form, you've missed quite a lot, if I'm honest. Let's look at all these friendlies. I don't know why they keep popping back up when we don't need to see them. That's not helping anything at all. Right, so we last played the Barnsley game on camera, then we played Tottenham, 1-1 draw at home in the FA Cup with Ashley Fletcher scoring a goal. We beat Bournemouth 3-1. Brace from Cameron Archer, goal from Brendan Land. Another brace from Cameron Archer in a 2-2 draw with Rotherham. We then lost 5-1 to Tottenham in the replay with Kobe Mainu getting a goal. Drew 0-0 with Charlton, lost 1-0 to Ipswich, lost 1-0 to Reading. Beat Blackburn 4-2, another brace from Cameron Archer. He's finally coming good. Brendan Land and Lewis Gordon scoring, and then Cameron Archer scored again in a 1-1 draw against Derby, which, admittedly, not the most stellar form. There's a lot more wins we were getting in, say, November. However, it does put us 20th in the table, which means that, admittedly, catching Reading, they're 8 points ahead of us. There's 9 games left to go. Might be a stretch. But with the masters of our own destiny now, we just need to keep ourselves on this run, and hopefully, we can get ourselves somewhere good. So, without any further ado, let's go crack on. Let's play this match against Preston and see what we can do. Which brings us nicely to today's starting lineup, which is Max O'Leary in goal, Cyrus Christie at right back, Bismarck starts for the first time on camera alongside Agumbo at the back. We've got Lewis Gordon at left back, it's Palmer, Shibua, Bua, Mainu, Garnacho and Forson as the midfield, and Archer revived up top. He's scoring so many goals, in fact I think he's still 6th or 7th in the league goal scorers charts with that kind of massive comeback. On the bench we can do for you Gomez, Odamayo, Adeniran. I'm going to give him a nickname, I'm sure I will. Fletcher, Anaya, another of our new Brazilian signings. Thompson and Aguiyi. So let's get into this and see what we can do. So we're in the dressing room, and we could fall into the relegation places with a loss here. Go out there and impress me is a pretty good shout, because that reflects accurately how we're feeling about this. I'd like to think we can get a win against Preston. They are sitting up just a few places in the table. I think they're 13th or 14th in the table, so they are definitely potentially beatable. We just need to see what we can achieve. Also, interestingly, down here says this game is happening later today at 7:45, but somehow a player's already got injured in the 14th minute, despite the fact they haven't kicked off yet. Nice glitch, SI. Well spotted. Good stuff. Someone probably should take care of that. Just saying. Right, Gordon on the ball. Plays it on the line, looking for Forson, but Ledson cuts it out. Back to Coleman. Coleman to Sarr. Sarr down our near side here. Earl on the ball. We're not defending very well against Preston right now. Johnson, ball through, looking for Nemeka. Can we cut this one out? He's cut it back to Kalkai. Reading is hard, and Agumbo is given away a penalty, which is probably the more important thing than me trying to figure out how to say the name of a player I'll probably never see again. Johnson to take the penalty. O'Leary makes the save. And Gordon plays it back to him rather than just booting it into touch, which could have been super risky. It's fine. We've got away with it. Let's see what happens from here. Well, we've made it to half-time just about, and the Ipswich game, which hasn't kicked off yet, has a goal scored as well as an injury, which is interesting. Just a little bit to kind of catch up on the weird bug. We owe Preston after last time. Go out there, get revenge. Does that fire people up? Yes, it does. Okay, in terms of performances, I guess Forson, Agumbo, Mainu, Garnacho and Archer are yet to show up. We have options for dealing with all of those things on the bench should we need to, but I'd like us to just kind of get our act together and get scoring if we can, as Preston gets us a throw in with Earl now to Sarr. Sarr to Earl, and we've got to get the ball back. Winning the ball back should always be our priority at this point, and it's just, I don't know, the press isn't really coming. Gordon heads it to Palmer, Palmer to Agungbo, Agungbo to Shabua Bua, and Shabua Bua out wide to Christie, heads it down to Garnacho, Palmer to Christie again, Christie to Garnacho, Garnacho for Forson down the line. Can Amari Forson create something here? Good cross into the box. Mainu at the back post with a header. And Kobe Mainu has got himself his second goal of the season for the club. I forgot how to count and read at the same time then. That was a strong move from me. Great ball down the line from Garnacho. Forson doing very, very well to get that ball across. And Mainu at the back post. That's loan signings from Manchester United. 3 of them combining. 3 of the 4 on the field, in fact, combining. And, you know, sometimes having Manchester United for backup comes in very, very useful. A goal kick for O'Leary, 72 minutes on the clock. This has been a very uneventful second half as Christie picks up the ball, loses it, and Maguire now on it to Whittaker. Whittaker over the top. Gordon's not watched his man at all. Kakai gets the ball into the box and O'Leary makes the save. And we very much need to keep this 1-0 if we can. I'm not opposed to scoring again, but avoiding Preston scoring really has to be our priority here as the ball goes deep. Again, who's just come off the bench, has a pop from range. And he's not doing a great job of convincing me he shouldn't be let go at the end of the season, Daniel Aguirre. He's only registered because it was him or Tyree Simpson, and Aguirre had a 20-odd goal season. Last season, he's not looked like scoring any goals so far this season, most of the time. And those he does have are miracles. So, you know, let's not put too much faith in to get a goal. It was largely just because Archer was looking tired. Free kick now. Forson takes it into the box, way too deep, not really aimed for anyone. Coleman says he probably should have just watched it go, to be honest. But this does lead me to think they're probably going to try hit us hard on the break here as John Jules hits it out for Whittaker. Maguire is through. Can O'Leary keep this out? He can't. You saw the equaliser coming. The second the keeper picked the free kick out of the sky. And we have everything to do at this point to get back in front, because with all the love for Aguirre in the world, I think he's probably reached his peak in terms of goal scoring anywhere, much less in the Championship, and will shout some encouragement, but I'm not sure in the 3 minutes left of the game it's going to do a great deal to help us out, unfortunately. But there we go, it's full time. It's a 1-1 draw, which means we should at least still be clear of the relegation zone regardless of what happens around us. We can't afford to pick up too many draws. We will tell them they were unlucky tonight because that feels pretty valid. We'll see how the league table looks in just a second, and then we'll work out where we are coming back. So look what we're coming back. We're coming back for the last game of the season. That's where we're coming back. Let's find out who the last game of the season is against is more important. So we are still clear of the relegation zone. We're still in 20th. We're 4 points clear. So that was a lie at the start of the game. We couldn't fall into the relegation zone. We're 4 points clear of the relegation zone. QPR and Rotherham level on 34 points is what's going on there. And I've got a bunch of players I'm trying to loan out to get them some experience, which is going to come up at some point in the near future. And some players I'm trying to sign who've come up good scouting. Right, our last game of the season is going to be Brentford, which ironically is my offline save. They're currently in the playoffs in this one, and they are a pretty good side. In terms of the run-in before that game, though, we play Millwall, who sit 11th. We play Forest Green, who are bottom. We play Norwich, who are in 7th. Palace in 18th. Wigan in 12th. Bristol City in 15th. And Fulham in 3rd. So a bit of a mixed bag to try and get points from. But if there are points to be gotten, we will find a way to get the points, I guess. Anyway, guys, in the meantime, thank you for watching. I have, as always, been chasing lamely. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Helps the channel out. Leave comments. That helps the channel out as well. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I have been chasing lamely. Have a good one.